Welcome to Code Savvy Presents, a podcast about computer science, technology, accessibility, and inclusion. Code Savvy has organized the Technovation Challenge for many years in Minnesota. Through this program, girls ages 10 to 18 get the opportunity to learn design thinking, prototyping, and user experience design through developing a mobile app that solves some problem that they've identified in their community or school. Working together in teams and with industry mentors, the girls go through the development and pitch phases over 12 weeks, and the challenge ends with a huge celebration called Appapalooza. Once the girls have gone through the challenge, they are then invited to join our alumni network, mentoring younger teams of girls and helping to spread the word about the program. Today, you'll hear from two of these program ambassadors, Anishka and Elsa.
Yeah, so my name is Anishka Choudhury. I'm a senior, so I'm 17 years old, and I've been involved in Technovation since 7th grade. I took a break 9th grade, so it's been about 4 years now.
What got you interested in doing the challenge?
Well, in 7th grade, I actually wanted to do it in 6th grade, but my middle school only allowed like 7th graders and up to do it. So I kind of was close to the coding teacher at our school, and she suggested that I joined since there weren't that many girls involved. And then I joined, and so then I liked it, and then I continued to do it.
What has been some of your favorite parts of being involved in the challenge? Like, is there a favorite app that you've worked on, or what would you
Yeah.
say is the best part for you?
For me, the best part is seeing everything come together. Like at the very end, when you see all of the work that you've put in through the entire season and you're at the Appapalooza and then you like present, it's so like refreshing to see everything that you've done. But my favorite app that we've built is definitely the one we did this past year called Juno Moneda. And it was a financial literacy app for immigrants. So basically, the idea was that new immigrants who are coming into the country didn't know much about like the United States finances. So our app kind of helped address that disparity.
Did you feel like working on the team together, was that a good experience? Like, did everybody kind of bring different perspectives, or can you talk a little bit more about that aspect of working as a team?
Yeah, so for me, working as a team never really came as something that was challenging because I love collaborating with others and I love listening to others' idea. And I think that Technovation only broadened that like collaboration for me. So I really enjoy the teamwork aspect because it is something that you need to use in the future, especially like you need it a lot in the future. So
Absolutely. Are there other skills or things, experiences that you've had through Technovation that you feel will help you as you go maybe on to college or a job or as you go into the future?
yeah, I definitely think one of the bigger issues that helped was solving problems because there's a lot of different issues that come up through the entire season, whether it's like your app falls apart at the last minute or your pitch video isn't exactly how you want it to be. That stuff naturally happens. So being able to work with your team and taking a step back and trying to like figure out what exactly is wrong is really important to use, especially in the future when you do have issues like that come up.
Right. Yeah. Knowing how to problem solve and
Mhm.
not freak out about it is a
Yeah.
huge skill to have. Yeah. Are there any kinds of words of advice or anything you would tell girls that maybe haven't done Technovation and are interested in it? Anything you would like give them as like an inspiration?
Yeah, I would definitely say persevere. Like, I know Technovation can seem a little daunting at first, especially if you don't know anything about coding. But the mentors that Technovation provides, as well as people around you, are always willing to help. So keep persevering, ask for help, and just try to have fun as along with it. Don't get super stressed out about it because that's the whole point of it is to have fun doing building an app.
Absolutely. Good point. What about being an ambassador now that you've kind of been through the challenge for a few years and you know what you're doing? What made you want to get started in the ambassador program?
Well, I love seeing girls like get involved in coding and become interested in something, because there's a lot of women in the coding field who feel as if they're underappreciated. Like both my parents are in the software world, and my mom, she's like one of the only women in her entire team. So I think like I really wanted to help people who were interested get involved in Technovation. And so I kind of saw that as a role in ambassador where I recruit girls and make them feel encouraged to be part of Technovation and see like they're not the only people who are interested. There's like so many other people too.
That's huge and super important. So I want to personally thank you for taking on that role and helping us get this program out to more girls and hopefully help them enjoy it and learn as much as you have from it. So is there anything else you want to kind of say, or are you involved this year in the challenge? Are you going to participate as well?
I don't think I will this year, but my sister does have a team, so I might help out with them if they need help. Otherwise, I
Awesome.
think I might lie low for this year and just focus on being an ambassador.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Mhm.
taking the time to chat today. And thank you for being an ambassador.
Yes, anytime.
My name is Erica Dennis, and I am the program director at Technovation Minnesota. And I am here to interview Elsa Olson, who is our student ambassador. Hi, Elsa.
Hello.
So I have a few questions for you that we'll start out with, and then we're gonna hit it. We're gonna do a quick rapid fire kind of question and answer. Are you up for that?
I'm ready.
All right, I know you are. I know you are. Okay, so first, what do you like best about being involved with Technovation Minnesota?
I think the best thing about it is just kind of giving back to Technovation Minnesota. So I was a part of it for 3 years actually in the program when I was in high school. And so I was on that kind of side of things, and now working with the actual organization and giving back and helping out with Appalooza and creating different kind of content for Technovation and working with the parent company or organization Code Savvy. It's just kind of being able to now help out with that side of things after it helped me so much on the front end, being part of the program.
All right. So now, what do you look forward to in being a student ambassador for Technovation Minnesota and Code Savvy?
I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is just kind of expanding our audience, really trying to get more girls involved. And then in the kind of Code Savvy side, just more kids involved and being able to reach kind of the biggest audience we can. And we've kind of been doing that for a little bit now with expanding social media and things like that. So I'm kind of excited to see how that side of things grows, especially working with some of the other student ambassadors as well.
So how has your involvement with Code Savvy changed your life or impacted your life?
Yeah, I've been with Code Savvy now for a little over, I think, like a year and a half. And it's definitely been very exciting. I've gotten to learn a lot of different things. And also, it was kind of my first big job working like in an organization with different people. And also, I never had really had a job where I was like making content or like doing social media. And so now that's kind of the biggest thing I've been doing with them. Um, and so I just kind of learned a lot of like little things by the odd jobs and being able to kind of like work in this type of organization.
Well, I know that I have personally really enjoyed working with you with Technovation as a student ambassador. I mean, your joy, your spirit, your hard work, your knowledge, it's been awesome. So are you ready? Are you ready for this rapid fire
I think so,
question?
yes.
All right, let's get it going. So here we go. All right, Elsa, describe yourself in a hashtag.
I would say maybe like hashtag intense Elsa. That was like my nickname my like preschool teacher gave me, and it kind of like stuck throughout. So I would use that.
Okay, what's your favorite time of day?
Nighttime.
Dream country to visit?
Probably Spain or Australia or maybe like New Zealand.
What are 3 websites you can't live without?
YouTube, Pinterest, and the New York Times because I really like doing the mini crossword every day.
Favorite app?
Spotify.
Secret talent.
I'm weirdly good at being able to tell how tall someone is just by looking at a photo of them.
Whoa. How? Oh, I have some questions about that. Okay, how would you define yourself in 3 words?
I would say hardworking, tall, and honest.
Superpower you would want.
To either time travel or to teleport.
Best piece of advice you have received about Technovation or technology.
I would say the biggest thing is just constantly being told that tech is the future. So really starting young and understanding kind of how to code and like just different things about tech, because it's going to be used in kind of every part of our life, especially in the near future.
Best advice you'd give another participant of Technovation Minnesota.
I would say take every opportunity the program gives you, because you can learn a lot from all the people and the content. Like myself, I had never kind of experienced engineering before. And so my engineering teacher that I had in high school got me involved. And then I kind of learned more. And from the mentors I had, I was like, oh, maybe I want to do this in college. And now I'm a 3rd year in college as a bioengineer and a business minor, which doing the kind of business side of Technovation, I got that insight too. So Technovation really kind of shaped me into like what I wanted to do in the future. So just take every opportunity you can.
What would you like to be remembered for?
I think remembered for at least just helping one person, like leading a really positive impact in a way that at least I can help like one person in the world and improve their lives.
That's fantastic. Most used app?
Probably TikTok or Spotify.
Better take a rest or decompose?
I would probably say
Press, I'm sorry, not decompose. We don't want you to decompose.
I was a little confused at first, but I got what you meant. Probably to take naps or like watch maybe a bad movie or something that you can just kind of laugh at.
If you could master one coding language, what language would that be?
I'd probably say Python or Java. I had to learn how to do MATLAB and C++, which is kind of more of like niche coding language. So Python or Java, definitely.
All right, so Elsa, you are stuck on an island. You can pick only one food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would that food be?
It would probably be avocado toast with like an egg and hot sauce. It's what I eat every morning, so I already know I can like eat it on a daily basis.
That's a good test of it. If you can eat it every day, you know, you can survive on it. All right, if you made a documentary, what would the story about you, what would that story be? Or a documentary of any type, what would you do?
I guess about like the random facts I know about is I know a lot of weird like celebrity drama or like conspiracy theories. So maybe like a documentary about that.
Oh, that would be interesting. I think a lot of people would watch that as well. All right, if you made a movie about your life, who would play you?
Ooh, maybe Saoirse Ronan. I think she's a really good actress, so I think she'd do a good job.
All right, song you can listen to on repeat.
Texas Sun by Leon Bridges or any song by him.
All right, last question. If you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
Maybe I would like switch lives with like a little kid or something to like experience that just kind of joy or like not having a ton of responsibilities. I think that could be a lot of fun. Or even like a museum like curator, so I could see like pieces that no one else like gets to see or something like that.
I agree with you. I would like to switch lives with a little kid. I used to watch kids going to camp, and I would
Yeah.
see just that joy, right? Every
Uh-huh.
day the kids are bringing them, and they're so excited about this new adventure, not knowing what they're gonna have to do today, but believing that be able to handle it. And so
Yeah.
I love that. Do you feel like the Technovation experience has been like a little adventure, trying out new things?
For sure. Yeah. It's all just new things. So you really kind of like get to, I don't know, the spirit of being like a child of just like brainstorming, come up with like the craziest ideas. Like Technovation really allows that because you can kind of do whatever you want with the app you create. So I get that same kind of vibe from it.
Well, Ilsa, thank you so much for spending time with us and going through those rapid fire questions and telling us about your Technovation experience. Really appreciate it. And I just am so excited about working with you and the different things that we're going to be able to do together.
Thank you. Likewise, I'm very excited about this team we have. So I'm excited for the future.
As you've heard, our ambassadors are natural leaders, and they're driven by giving back, helping new generations of girls to embrace tech and break down stereotypes and barriers to a great future. Code Savvy and Technovation help that happen. This season, we still have a need for judges for our Appapalooza event. If you're interested, please reach out to us at contactus@codesavvy.org. Code Savvy Presents is produced by Code Savvy, a 501c3 nonprofit organization committed to making computer science accessible. Visit us at www.codesavvy.org.